Camels.
Azuma, Swint in the circle. Campbell with the tip.
Going to be interesting to watch the size of our two post players, Swint and Azuma, in the paint today. The guard play of Campbell versus the guard play of Hofstra as well. It's going to be interesting to see how it falls into place.
These are two teams struggling to put two halves together offensively. Staves will try a three. She connects.
Hey, that could be vitally important for Campbell if Staves is knocking those threes in today. They've got some other weapons besides Thule, and she's one of them.
Campbell's a different team when that first three goes in, Coach.
They really are. And, you know, in games that they don't score 60 points, in games where they score 60 or more points, you know, they're 10-0 too. So getting on the board with a three-pointer early.
Hofstra battling that extra effort, just rolls off the foot out of bounds. Campbell with the three-point lead here. Here's Ronnie Fisher's five. Going with the same five, and again, Christabella Azuma, she's got some play down low. As a shot off the mark, they collide under.
Yeah, Azuma, the second defensive rebounder in the league, and Hofstra sporting the number one and the number two offensive rebounders in the league. So that's going to be fun to watch.
Amongst the trees they will be in the low post. Here's Nunez, a nice bounce pass. Azuma can't find her way out of it.
She knocks out Bennett Scarborough on the inline down there, the photographer.
Nunez, three! Bingo!
Oh, looks like Campbell has her trigger cocked from all areas today.
So Hofstra struggling offensively. Nunez two-step in the lane, can't connect. Pry lose it again. Knights finds Anya. Bounce pass inside against Azuma, blocked, gets it back.
Oh, good extra effort by Anya that time. Anya, the player to transfer from Longwood.
Yeah, she knows about this Campbell team just a little bit, the senior forward. Nurnberg. In that big game for her. 17 points, tied a career high. 8 rebounds as well. 10 to shoot. Finds Staves cutting.
Good read by Staves on the offside to go to where the defense is not.
And that forces Hofstra head coach Danielle Santos-Ackerson to take the timeout, and so will we.
They're always so well coached. You can never, ever sell them out. And they're very solid defensively, and their offense is getting into a very good rhythm.
Yeah, they're going to take on the fourth team in the conference with three-pointers made. But this is the fourth team nationally in three-point percentage defense. So we'll see what Campbell does. Spins down low. They'll call the travel.
Good defense by Azuma that time, holding her ground, making it tough for Anya to get to the basket. That's going to be important. Anya's a
Campbell finds Nurnberg, and again, finds Azuma. Collects the quick double team, something she's not used to. Learning to swing the rock better each game, Coach. Three on the way. Not located.
That's the first three Campbell's missed thus far in the game.
Hofstra fights for it on the baseline, and they come up with it. Knights directing traffic, and the senior guard, transferred from North Florida. Finds Brown, or Carter.
Interesting the way Campbell has matched up with Von Essen, with Nurnberg, who's got considerable amount of size on her.
One to shoot, lets it fly, doesn't connect, and Campbell with the rebound. Down low. Azuma just misses as Hammond Fitzgerald is getting ready to check in for Campbell. pump fake, the slash, inside, and one.
Well, that was a good move by Fargo that time. Really drew the defense and was able to finish at the same time.
Lets it go. Good call there.
Hofstra really going to the bench, just like Campbell, and substituting early, keeping players fresh. It's so important, you know, when you have these long trips to keep everybody fresh and when you're at home.
Gianna Fargo misses that one. Not many free throw attempts. That was only the 17th attempt from the line so far this season for her. 4-point lead for Campbell. TUELLE pulls it, and she drains it.
Boy, she didn't need much room to land that one that time.
A hand in her face is not enough, Coach.
No, you got to be all in her face.
Von Essen. Bounce pass. Little hot. Loses it. Picked up by Hammond Fitzgerald. Now back to her. Thought about it for a second. Staves will try. Oh, yeah. Campbell's hot from that spot.
Yeah, they are really, really hot. 75% from three-point territory. 2 for Staves already in the early part of the game.
Coming into this game, these are two of the best three-point shooting teams in the conference. Number 3 and number 4. Campbell number 3 and Hofstra 4. Only 1 point separated them coming in. Here's a 3. She knocks it down. Perfectly on cue, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. You could tell by the rotation on the basketball that was good. Fargo coming up with some big buckets for Hofstra.
Only 1/1000th of a point of percentage separated the three-point percentages of these two teams. Campbell coming in with 163 three-pointers made. You can make that 167.
Fargo already 3 points over her average in the early part of this game.
That's a good point there. That was only her 13th three made this season. 37 attempts. TUELLE at the top of the key. 10 to shoot for Campbell. Boone looking for Hammond Fitzgerald, and it's picked off. On the ride is the Pride. Draws the foul. And Neza.
Quick first step by Neza that time. She really got just a little by her defender. Watch the change of pace and getting to the basket and to the free throw line for her team.
And so the junior guard in Neza will go to the line for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, Neza coming off of a 15-point game in their last game versus College of Charleston.
She shoots 83% from the line, and it's evident as that one goes in without touching the rim.
Good player for Hofstra, their second leading scorer, finds a way to be productive.
She makes the second.
Hofstra showing a little bit of zone press now. Looks like it might be a 1-2-1-1.
And just like that, what was a 10-point lead for Campbell has been cut to 5. Looking, TUELLE comes through, goes to the corner. 10 seconds to shoot. Down to Hammond Fitzgerald. Gonna have to do some work, but she walks.
Yeah, it's rough in there. Very rough in there. Got to really get her feet planted underneath her before she goes to the basket.
That'll earn her a spot on the bench, and in comes CB once more. Carter. She finally gets it across. The freshman running point.
Hofstra setting up each time at the horn set with the big girls up top.
Again, Behind the back, loses her defender. Hands it off to, gets it again, loses it. Pulls. Shot clock violation.
Yeah, Fargo, no choice but to shoot that one as the shot clock was going down. They were running out of time.
So Emma Von Essen going to return here for the Pride. Ellie Knights as well. Sorelli Neza will take her seat on the bench. Nurnberg kicks it out. The drive. Trying to dump it off to Azuma. It's a foul on the baseline. A foul in the post, rather. We'll take a.
Oh, Swint, I believe, reaching.
Inside to Boone. She wasn't ready for it. She'll still attempt to do some work. Gets free. Can't connect. Azuma goes up and draws a foul.
Azuma going to the free throw line for Campbell. A player that's really worked hard to improve her free throw shooting this year.
And the senior forward is shooting 53% so far. Too strong on the first. Azuma wants more here. She connects.
Campbell staying in their man-to-man defense. Now Nuremberg is on Anya. And they've got the fresh person, Fuller, guarding Von Essen.
Yeah, Audrey Fuller checking in for the first time this game. Staunchest defender. The drive, the pull up. Rebound, Azuma.
Fuller won't waste any time pushing the ball up the floor.
Fuller, double team. Now Boone to scoop through. Finds a double team. Thule.
Shot clock's moving down now.
Azuma spins, works free.
Hey, she wormed her way through 3 defenders that time.
And she has had to do that all conference season, Coach. Swint down low against Azuma, and she'll walk.
Good defense by Azuma that time when Swint turned around. It looked like she shuffled her feet as the ball hit into Azuma's body. Campbell building upon the lead again now.
Fuller. Boone pulls up, and she knocks it down.
Can't leave her uncontested. Nobody guarded her that time. Boone's too good for that.
Campbell, after a 2-minute scoring drought, now 4 of their last 5. Brown to Swint. The short-range jumper. It falls through.
A nice pass that time by Allie Knights, who's averaging almost 4 assists per game. She's quite the playmaker for Hofstra.
Good defense from the freshman, Carter.
Well, she gets after it.
Well, she does. Fuller moving and stolen. This is one of the top 2 teams in steals in the conference.
Yeah, she picked her pocket that time. I thought Fuller was going to draw the foul, but she didn't.
2-step. Won't go. Put back. Falls down.
Well, Swint sticking that back in, showing why she's the second leading offensive rebound.
Allie Knights, 81% from the line as that one swoops in and down.
So far, we haven't seen any turnovers by Campbell versus his press. Well, guess I might have spoke a little too soon, but it's taking time off the shot clock where they're getting down into the clock more frequently by them using this press, taking time off, forcing Campbell to have to take shots perhaps quickly.
Nunez gets it across, loses it, double team, holding on to it, lets it go, and stays in the right place at the right time. Nurnberg. Circus Soleil.
Yeah. 2-on-1, and Nuremberg took the three. Nailed it.
Spins. Trying to get it to go. Azuma smothering.
Yeah, good defense by Azuma.
Nunez could have took that all the way if she wanted to. She'll decide to get the offense set. Down low, Azuma picks it up, fighting through, high off the glass.
Yeah, that young lady's worked hard against the double teams and the triple teams and finds her way to the basket again and gets some heavy, heavy contact.
Knights finds Swint. And now to Von Essen. Pulls it, trains it.
She's got quite a knack for scoring. She's a little late getting on the scoring column today, but that's impressive three-point shot.
It's going to be in a three-point battle as Tooley from the corner. Short. Back to her. We could be in for a three-point battle, Coach. 50% for Hofstra from the floor, and Campbell 71% from the floor.
Yeah.
Nunez will pull it. Everything but down. Back to Campbell again.
Wow, it was a bad pass and a mere save, but Campbell ended up with the basketball there, landing that.
Azuma wondering what to do. Steps through, spins on the pivot, creates space and can't connect. The putback, no good.
Azuma asking for a break now. Looks a little winded.
Yeah, Hammock Fitzgerald getting ready to check in for her. Not surprised she winded all the fighting that she does.
It's tough down around the basket when you have 2 and 3 people on you all the time.
Swint down low, up and under, gets it a fall.
Oh, a pretty move by Swint with the left hand that time. Both teams looking a little winded.
Yeah, timeout, Ronnie Fisher. So we'll have to take it 2. 5-point game here on Wanda Watkins Court. We're back in Bowie's Creek. Tooley finds Nunez. It's the Campbell team 0 of their last 4. Nunez, the drive. Lets it go. Campbell will have 7 seconds on this inbound.
We got a shooting battle today, don't we? Shooting battle. Both teams red hot.
5 to go. Nurnberg turning. Staves lets it go. Can't connect. And that continues the scoring drought.
Now Nunez is matched up on Von Essen. Keeping her honest there.
And pokes it away. We've talked a lot about Nunez so far this season, her development, things that she's doing well. One of those things is her defense.
It really is. And the way she delivers the basketball, too, is phenomenal at times. She's a young guard that plays like a veteran guard and has really come out of a shell since last year and has just blossomed for Campbell.
Tooley with the defensive rebound. Foul. Another one called. Zahima Smith going to pick that one up. That's the 4th. The Pride with no more to give. Bounce pass. Stays. Rebound Hofstra.
Hofstra with an opportunity this time to make it really close-knit game.
Inside. Lets it fly. Rebound Nurnberg. Behind the back, nice move. Hammett Fitzgerald. Count it.
Nice bucket by Fitzgerald. That'll help spread things out a little bit for Campbell. Open up some space inside for her when she gets down into the hole, starts working.
60% from the floor, Coach.
Wow. We got a battle.
That's from behind the arc. Hofstra going to have to reciprocate here. The drive. Too hot for the hands. Lets it go. Swoops out. It's going to stay here.
Yeah, they're going to get staves that time. Looked like she might have booted her out with her derriere that time. And get a look here. And little contact there. I'd rather have a player doing that than not being aggressive, trying to keep somebody off the boards, though, any day.
100%. She didn't even get an earful at all from Coach Fisher on that one.
Oh, no.
There's no such thing as a good foul, but that one you can live with. Lets it go. Picked up easily and put back.
Now Swint being assertive on that offensive glass.
Yeah, Zahima Swint, have a day so far, 8 points.
Pretty agile for Hofstra at 6'3". Oh, nice backdoor cut by Tooley that time.
And this offense for Campbell, they get talked about for their defense. But their cutting ability, Coach, is amazing.
Yeah, they read their defense, and they have a real knack for knowing when to go to the backdoor cut. And you know, it's one thing to make that cut, but it's another to deliver the basketball at the appropriate time, too. They're really good at it.
So Hammett Fitzgerald picks up her first. Now neither team has any fouls to play with here. Remember, 5 fouls gets you to the bonus.
Free throws big the next 3 minutes.
Both teams with 4.
Onions.
And another one. Nurnberg picks up the 5th foul.
Anya and Swint really working together in that high-low post combination for Hofstra right now.
That's Nurnberg's second.
Anya has shot more free throws by far than a lot of people on her team, but only shoots about 56% from the line, but nails that one.
Yeah, the senior forward.
Been to the line 94 times. That's a lot of free throws.
It is. The transfer from Longwood. Makes good on the pair. Although it seemed like Campbell, Hofstra is still in this game, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Here's the press again. They're going to try to force the Campbell to go up the sideline.
Campbell has had the big plays, mostly from behind the arc. Hofstra's gritty offense has kept them in it.
Yeah, Hofstra falling out of that into a man-to-man defense.
Lets it go.
Good hustle by Boone and Nunez that time, trying to save it, but neither could do so.
Thank God nobody was sitting in those seats right there courtside. They would have got a face full. We've seen 11 attempts so far from behind the arc for Ronnie Fisher's club compared to 5 for Hofstra. These two teams shooting it well. Why do you think Hofstra is not really pulling it from deep?
Well, I think Campbell is doing, they've done a really good job on.
The cut won't go. There's one from deep. Off the mark. They'll get it back. 4 to shoot. Gotta let it go. And she does. Oh, it falls down.
Oh, my goodness. But that was quite a shot, a desperation shot. Pulling him to 3 now. But get him. I'm sorry, I got off the subject there when you asked me the question about that. But I think Campbell's done a good job on Van Essen, who's not in the game right now, but they've really kept her from scoring.
Tooley matches it with a 3 of her own.
Well, they got the answer on the arc today.
7 made threes. Inside. Nice pass. And
Beautiful.
the layup.
Beautiful high-low from Anya to Swint. Those two work well together in the 4-5 spots.
A lot of offense in this first half. 15. Back to Hammett Fitzgerald. Won't go. Last touch, they'll say, by Boone. That'll bring Fuller back in. 4-point lead for Campbell. Again, Hofstra in that double bonus. Free throws could be a big part of this game coming up.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh, we'll see Jessica Woods come in for Shai Tooley.
Point guard for promising point guard for Campbell.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with her play so far this season.
68 points would put them over 60, which they're 10-0 right now when they score over 60. I had mentioned that earlier in our broadcast.
I thought the threes would stop, but they haven't.
Yeah.
An early foul.
Hofstra well ahead of their offensive scoring average as well.
Siobhan Essen. Gives it to Knights. Remember, she's working on 2 fouls. A lot of switching going on off to Swint. Less than 7.
There's a high-low.
Yeah, right into Swift. A lot of contact and one.
Anya to Swint. They have
Her first trip to the line. The senior center. 48%. You
Wow.
couldn't tell because she drained that one.
Wouldn't know from that one, would you?
Then a 2-point lead for the Pride. Their first lead of the game.
Campbell doing a good job reversing the basketball against the pressure. Now we're down to 15.
Tooley. Gonna take it. Finds Izuma. Working in the low post. Rebound Hofstra. Pulls up. Blocked.
Well, Izuma read that. She had to take on that one. She came from way back to get a hold of that.
Down there in Bird. Only 3 points. Quick double team. CB looking.
There's the ball reversal by Campbell to find the open look.
Smart move by Staves to leak out. Tooley! Off the mark.
Hofstra, boy, they moved from the strong side of the floor to the weak side of the floor very quickly that time.
Now at the top of the key, Knights. Swint looking. Finds inside. Anya.
No, I've broken mine 4 or 5 times.
Oh, man. Campbell with their first deficit of the game. About 4 points.
Campbell doing a good job attacking the middle of that zone press. Now they're falling back into the man-to-man out of it, as they did in the first half.
Lost Tooley in the sauce. Got to do something. Down low, it's going to stay here. And that foul called on Anya.
Must have got her on the reach.
Inbound. Pushing it. Boone takes it and dumps it off.
Boy, she's athletic and can really maneuver her body when she cuts through there and gets to the basket. Beautiful move by Boone.
Knights. Down low. Swint gives it up. Nunez on the right. Thought she wanted to go coast to coast.
Nuremberg wanted to take that one.
She did. Azuma one-on-one. She doesn't get many of those looks, and she doesn't cash in on it. Now Nuremberg shoots the three. Too strong. Rebound. And it's going to stay with Campbell.
Campbell doing a good job getting to the offensive boards, getting second opportunities. That's huge in a game this close.
TUELLE inbound, finds Boone. Nuremberg drives, blocked. Huge block from Bryant.
Wow. Here we get another look at that. It's a good drive and comes from behind. Good clean block that time by Bryant.
Yeah, the 6'1" forward. Chamaya Bryant rejects it. 5 to shoot now for Nuremberg. Off the bottom of the backboard. Wide open inside. Quickly collapsed on by Nunez. Take the drive. Too hot.
Yeah, tough turnover that time by Hofstra, and looked like Knight couldn't quite get to it. The official almost got in her way that time, but it would have been hard for her to handle anyway.
And just out of her reach. Finds Boone across the timeline. Now Nunez. The drive. Take it, sees the hole, loses it. 10 to go. TUELLE! And it's going the other way.
Well, I almost thought that was going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, I did as well. Boone's going to pick up her first personal. That's the third for Campbell. They only have one more to work with. Both of these teams stifled coming out of the gate.
Yeah, both teams slowed down a bit as they compared to how they were going into the
Hofstra on a 2-minute scoring drought. Lewis lost and picked up again.
Good defensive help by Campbell that time.
10 turnovers for the Pride. Nunez poked away. Now that's 7 for Campbell.
Swint batted that and went right into Carter's hands.
Emma Von Essett, quiet night so far, only 3 points. Inside to Swint, bounce pass. Nunez is going to draw that foul, and that's Campbell's last one they can give in the third quarter.
Yep.
Still a 2-point lead for Hofstra. So we'll take the media timeout. Their 2-point lead for the Pride here in Gore Arena. She snags it. I don't know.
Really got some well-versed, well-accomplished quality coaches. They really do.
I would agree with you there, Coach. Off the foot, loses it right in front of us. Hello.
That Carter's like a little water bug. She's all over the place.
I mean, all the time. Fuller, inbound to Nunez.
There's a switch.
Gets stuck behind a screen. Nunez thought about it. Back to Stave. Pump fake. Attack. Bounce pass. Charge.
Well, there we got the other big girl taking the charge.
Brooke Anaya. Yeah, Brooke Anya. Slides right in at the right time. So Campbell just can't seem to regain the lead. Every single time, it seems that they're ready to come back. The Pride do something to get the ball back. A 1-point lead here for Hofstra. Spinning on that pivot is Carter, and she gets it away. Oh, wide open. Foul from behind the back. It's in the act of shooting. So she'll go to the free throw line.
Those two have a good rhythm together. They play well as a 4-5 together. They, they've made some pretty high-low looks today, and there was a pretty handoff that time.
Won't be surprised if Azuma gets pulled here. It's her third foul of the game. First one is missed there for Anya. She made 2 earlier.
Yeah, could be costly for Campbell if Azuma picks up another one with less than 2 minutes to go in this quarter.
I don't think Coach Fisher is currently aware. She does not need to pick up another foul in this next 90 seconds. Nunez. Thule.
They're going to let her shoot it. That
Green
could be costly.
light. Swoops out.
We'll see if Hofstra holds this. Oh, they're going to the basket with it.
Oh, no bucket. Gets the charge.
Look who took it. I tell you, that's 3 big plays for Nuremberg today.
Nuremberg again, not doing it necessarily points-wise, but giving up her body right at the right time.
Yeah, pretty for Campbell.
Fuller sees it. Thule trains it.
Deadly. She's deadly out there.
11 points for Shai Thule.
Funny how taking a charge or something like that can just fire a team up, change momentum quickly, and then Thule going down, knocking in the 3, which certainly can change momentum.
Now the Pride with a 1-point deficit. Kicks it out. Carter gonna try it. Way short. A 1.5 difference between the shot and the game clock here. As the air ball chants rain down here. Campbell going to take their time, use as much of this clock as possible. It's one of those situations where you treat it like the shot clock is not even there.
Oh, yeah. They're going to go with it at about 10 or 12 seconds here now. About 10, looks like.
Yeah, and she goes. Nunez by herself. Oh, just missed. With the cutoff. Lets it fly. It is. As we hit March here soon. Nuremberg. Campbell with a 1-point lead. Attacks. Kicks. Fuller. Off.
They're going to give that to Campbell, I believe. It's like that went off a Hofstra player.
They'll stay right here. Ronnie Fisher still working the official. Nunez.
Campbell in a horn set now.
A quiet 5 for Azuma. Collapse.
Oh, that's big.
And the bucket.
With the left hand that time.
First, when she was being collapsed on, didn't have a lot to know what to do, but now she's starting to figure it out as we wind down here in the season.
Yeah, it's a good time to be figuring it out, too. And she's faced it so much this year, so much pressure, so many double teams, triple teams, handling it well that time.
Anaya. Picked up by Carter. Yaneza, dribble drive. The shot, off. Here comes Nunez. She'll reset. TUELLE, team's leading scorer with 11 tonight. Back to her, pulls it, rattles down.
TUELLE's leadership shines through. Those are clutch three-point baskets she's made. Her last two baskets have really kind of pulled Campbell away a bit. Made a difference.
14 points for her, 2 rebounds, 2 assists to go with it. Swint also having a night herself, 13, 6 with 6 rebounds, and that's going Campbell's way.
Another turnover for Hofstra, bringing that total to about 15, 16 turnovers now. That's 10 in this half.
Yeah. Fuller.
Campbell doing a good job beating the press. Now they're going to back it out, milk some clock, take some time to find the good bucket.
Yes. Offensive foul.
Well, that's going to be on the Zoom, I believe.
Yeah, that's her 4th. So Brittany Stave's going to have to come in for her. We probably won't see her until about 2 minutes remaining. But if Campbell starts to pull away here, that might be her night, Coach.
Mm-hmm. Could be. Could be.
They're starting to heat up a little bit from the floor.
Yeah, the three-point shooting has really been the difference.
Campbell 45%. Hofstra has dipped under 40. Walk.
Yeah, it looked like that time Swint just got ahead of herself, and when she caught the basketball, she put both feet, shuffled both feet. Now it looks like they've gone to a 2-2-1 zone press.
Fuller. TUELLE around the horn, back in the hand. She angles and finds Staves. Green light.
This game looks like it's finishing like it started with the leadership of the upperclassmen from Campbell knocking in three-point shots.
And this is that was the upperclassmen squad as that one's dropped in.
Yeah.
As by Yaneza. This is a senior squad coach that, frankly, was not offensively doing well to start the year. Now they're really starting to find their rhythm to close it out as Staves lets it go again. Splash!
Huge. That's huge. That's 4 3-pointers. 2 by Staves, 2 by TUELLE here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, they're 4 of their last 4. Talk about a momentum shift. Turnover.
That's bringing the turnover total now to 17. Campbell's forced 11 turnovers thus far in this half.
There's a Butterfinger chance going crazy in here.
Pep band having a little fun down in the end zone.
Oh, definitely. Let's watch it again. Coach, this is the play at this time of the game where momentum is starting to swing and you want to kill it.
Yeah.
But that does not help your chances at all.
No, right off the heel of Swint that time. Just seems like when things are going the wrong way, they go the wrong way, regardless.
Down low, another foul. That want to be called.
Yeah, that's going to be on Anya.
Yeah, Brooke Anya.
Yeah, she pushed through the screen that time.
That's her 4th, so now she has to be careful. And a fairly clean and even game called by our officials here today, Coach. No complaints.
Yeah. No. They kept it nice and clean. A little bit of let them play a little bit, but nothing unnecessarily, especially on shooters.
And too many steps for Fuller. Fuller with no points. She's been chief facilitator tonight with 5 assists.
Sometimes that's so important, too.
She's only attempted 1 shot, so don't let the 0 points fool you.
Swint working hard inside.
She
shuffling her feet again.
Yeah. That's the second time down the floor.
Coach Santos, Atkins are working the officials, too. It's fun watching these coaches work the officials.
Reminds you of your days, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nunez.
Oh.
That one hot. Watch out, Lakeisha Gregory.
Yeah, glad the bench was paying attention that time.
She leaned over. That pass had some heat for her. Thank goodness it was at the feet and not at the face. Ineza. Fargo. Inside. Swint. Too strong.
Well, they're really pushing the ball up the floor in a hurry.
Thule! Rainbow!
Is she feeling it or what?
And on the other side, the Pride have really struggled to get the ball in. 5 turnovers, Coach, on the last 5 possessions.
Yeah. Campbell's defense, their defensive stands have really made a big difference in this game. Looks like it's starting to catch up a bit now.
Anya Bryant, the freshman guard, checked in for the first time. There she is, tatted up. She's going to have to pull it. She does! Rebound, Thule.
And we're going to slow down a bit now.
Yeah, they're playing the clock game at this point. There's still 4 minutes. A lot of time left. Thule works free. Corner. Fuller.
Now it's time
pulls.
for Fuller to knock one in.
Almost. Rebound, Pride. Still a lot of time left for the Pride.
Oh, yeah, lots of time left in the basketball game, 4 minutes. I always say, when you have the ability to advance the basketball with timeouts, it just changes the game so much.
Von Essen, only 3 tonight. Pulls up from 3.
I tell you, Campbell has done a tremendous job on her in this game. That's only her second three-pointer, but you can see how quick she can get rid of it, too. It doesn't take her but a second to shoot it.
Yeah, she's got a Steph Curry release. That thing is on rapid fire. Angles, Thule. Around the horn it goes. And Fuller going to take the drive. And
in that 4-5 spot. But then you can never count out Von Essen because she can shoot it in the blink of an eye.
Screen set. Thule feeds.
That's
wide open.
Pretty pick and roll by Campbell.
Yeah, just like how you draw it up.
Yeah, second time they've run that pretty pick and roll today.
Tough mountain for the Pride to climb.
There's the high-low look that we were talking about.
And again, they do it once more. Cut it to 12. Deep feed. Boone. Nunez. Off. Rebound, Campbell. That's huge.
Hey, Nuremberg's been in the right place at the right time today for Campbell.
Nunez. Thule. Is this the dagger? Bang!
Oh, my goodness.
That probably pushed this game out of reach.
Ooh, pushes it to 15. I tell you, she is something. Talk about not needing much time to shoot it. Thule has nailed it.
That's a nice one. As it's nothing but net.
Yeah, the Knight, the point guard for Hofstra, making it look easy.
Nunez follows the screen. finds Thule. She attacks. Boom. On the line, goes the other way.
Tough break for Campbell that time. Thule had the right idea.
Find it interesting, Coach, that over time we've seen Boone play, but she seems to hesitate. She doesn't want to pull that three.
A lot to catch out there in a basketball game. And most of the time the three officials would do a good job with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most always.
$11 points.
Illegal screen.
Yeah. Swint not happy, but that was the right call. Campbell going to make sure they seal this one. Shot clock still on. They get it across. And again, slow it down. Out to Nurnberg. No fouls to give. They'll walk it off. They'll go at 10. Nunez drives. Misses the lay. Staves saves it.
Oh, what hustle was that?
And a foul. Stays pumped up by her alumni.
Yeah,
you can see that there. She was excited about that one. Nurnberg going to go to the line again.
She's got her own little gallery of alums over here pulling hard for her.
1 of 1. Watch it here.
Oh, that's great hustle.
Oh, my Lord.
Great hustle.
And Nurnberg remains perfect from the free throw line. That one missed in the hands of Thule. She comes down with a rebound, and Campbell just has to get it across.
That's going to do it, I believe.
It will. So Campbell